Does executive chef mean that you only have to cook at home now?
I wish.
You're cooking in the key restaurant?
Yeah. I cook in both restaurants, but my role mainly is the creative side of both businesses. I come up with the ideas for the menu, so a lot of my time is spent on research and development. It's also, when I say I cook in the restaurant, I have 20 chefs in both restaurants, so the preparation and the cooking is done by a team, and I will work on the past and actually, physically dish up the dishes still, not just supervise.
At what age did you decide you wanted to be a chef?
Look, I think I was pretty lucky. By about the time I was 13, just when I was starting first form, the seed was planted in my head that maybe I could be a chef.
Was there something in the family that led to that?
Yeah, look, my mum was a great cook, and she was always in the kitchen, always, entertaining and cooking. It's that sense of sharing and that sense of giving some love. I think, it struck me as this is a nice thing to do.
And when did you move or take over Key Restaurant?
It's about 14 years now.
14 years. And when you took over at Key, did you sort of say, well, I'm going to go for 3 hats?
I didn't really plan my career that's strategically. It's more about sort of wanting to cook, wanting to work in good places, and wanting to do something of excellence. And that was probably my goal more than, worrying about 3 hats or anything like that.
So I'm very interested in how you maintain the standard. I mean, obviously at some point, possibly at De Beers, you took that step up to get the hats to have that creativity.
I've always been driven to do the best I can with what I do in my career, and I have never lost that passion for wanting to do better. And I think the big key for success to maintain this over 14 years, which is almost unheard of. I think probably only Tetsuya has held 3 hats for 14 years in a row. For me, it's about not resting on my laurels ever. Always being innovative and being passionate. I think passion, as soon as you lose the passion for what you do, I think you stop trying, and I think that edge is really important. That passion is important.
What does innovation in food entail?
Well, it entails quite a lot of research and a lot of experimentation. And I think you need to be a little bit ahead of the curve, not just following the curve. I mean, there are leaders and there are people that will follow trends. I try and stay away from, when things become too popular, I try and then steer away from them and go somewhere else. And I think that's part of, creativity is wanting to do something original. And that's really important for me.
And it was only recently, earlier this year, that you took over Bennelong Restaurant.
Yeah.
Was that a big step for you?
Yeah, it was. We'd actually been looking around for a sister restaurant for a good 4 or 5 years, and we could never really find exactly the right site and the right thing. We wanted to do something a little bit more casual than Key, but still something of excellence. But it wouldn't be achievable unless I had incredible staff, and I've got 2 incredible head chefs, Rob Cockrell over at Bennelong, who's been with me for 7 years, and Rob Kabul, who has worked on and off with me over the years and is now taking the head chef's role here at Key. And without those 2 guys and their sous chefs and the team that work with them, no matter how creative and how incredible dishes are, if they can't be produced by a team consistently and really every day in, day out, exactingly, then it's not going to work.
And I guess that they want to learn. It's important that they want to learn. Well, the
younger chefs, yes, definitely they want to learn, and even the more senior chefs. I mean, they are. When I come up with a new idea or a new dish, the enthusiasm is fantastic. It's really palatable, and I love that. And but it needs everyone to be on board for it to work. And I guess you inspire people through the excellence that you set within the structure of the dish.
Great talking to you, Peter. Thanks.
Great to talk to you too. Thank you.